Hi everyone, this is Diane. I just got home from the flea market and I just have a few things to show you. What's inside this box is pretty special, so I'm going to save that for last. Also, I went to the indoor flea market that they have on weekends, and they're closing at the at the end of this month because of a conflict with the landlord or something. But I did get, so there weren't a lot of vendors. Some of them had already moved out, but I got just a couple things. So I'll show them to you. And I'm going to start off with this because this I got, where did I get it? I just did, the last haul I did had just a few items, and this was on the floor, so it didn't get shown. I don't even remember now. Where did I go to get these? So it's just brads. But I like the pretty flowers. There are stars, there are, goodness, there are squares. So that's all. It was like 50 cents or something like that. So I just wanted to make sure I showed that to you. From the indoor flea market, actually, this was all I got from the indoor flea market. There is also, right in the same, on the other side of the building, you have to go in a different door, owned by the same people, is an antique mall. Sorry, oh goodness. But I think the whole, they have to move all of it. So I don't know if they're going to find a place to open up or not. Anyway, these are not vintage, but I thought they were awfully cute. There are 48 cat cards, and I think there are 6 designs, 8 cards of each. So there's that one, and I'm just going to bundle these and put them in my shop. Look at that one. Looks like he's begging or praying. I grew up with cats. We had a lot of barn cats, and I remember how excited we were when one of the mama cats had another batch of kittens. My mother was not so excited, but they were so much fun. Now I'm allergic to cats. So then 2 things. This set of flashcards, I don't think they're old. I don't think I saw a date on it. No, there's no date, but I know they're not old. They're from Alfred's Basic Piano Library. They were $6.95 to begin with. But, you know, music flashcards are pretty cool. So I got those. They were half price. This booth was half price, so I got them for, I think, $2. Yes, $2 for that. This one was pricey. I paid $4 for this. And there were more. I would have liked all of them, but I didn't. That's just something I'm not going to pay $4 for, and you know, just put it in a journal, and it just jacks up the price of the journal. But I just got one to put in one of my own journals, just because it's unique, and I'd probably never see it again. It is half-gallon milk. I'm not sure what the bag is for. Easier to pour, easier to store. Your milk will stay fresh and tasty longer. So I'm thinking, you know, a half-gallon I don't think would fit in here, and it doesn't open out at the bottom. So I'm thinking this was just an advertising bag. I don't know, but it's pretty cool, and I liked it, and I'll put it in one of my own journals. Now on to today's flea market, the outdoor flea market. First thing I found was this. And he had a whole bunch of rusty stuff, lots of hinges and things. I just picked out a few. First I picked out these. I thought they would be really cute, or really nice on the cover of a journal. Put something in the center there. And then I picked up this flat piece and this flat piece, which I really like. And then a pair of hinges. And he charged me $2 for everything. So I kind of wished I got more, but that's okay. I don't need more. I got this, and I also, along with this, got a really cool vintage little keychain or something from Esso, E-S-S-O, the gas company. And there was a gentleman there that saw me, I didn't even notice him, but he saw me pick it up, and I paid for the 2 pieces. She charged $1 for this and $2 for the Esso keychain. And then I went on my way, and I hadn't gotten very far when this man approached me and asked me if I would sell him the Esso keychain that I just picked up. He said, I was right there, you picked it up, and I was right there, and I said, I'm sorry, and he said, no, you got there first. So I made a profit on it. He paid me $5 for it. So I wish I could show it to you because it was so cute. But this is missing one of the little gem pieces. But I thought it was pretty that I could put it on a journal cover. I got this. This is not for a junk journal, but it's just a pretty swan dish. Not sure where I'll put it. Might put it on my desk and put paper clips or something in it, or I might put it in my bedroom and put jewelry in it. I just thought it was really pretty. Anytime I see swan figurines that I like, they're really pricey. That was $1. And it's, oh, it did say $4 a pair. But this, I didn't put that sticker on it. It was on it. And I didn't see a pair. Well, there was another one, but it didn't have gold on it. And this is from Lenox, so it's a nice one. And I grabbed these, also not for junk journaling, but they're little tea lights, because tea lights are hard to find. My Walmart doesn't even carry this size anymore. They have big ones. I don't know what the big ones are for, but this is what people want. We want the little tea lights. At least I do. So it was $5 for this great big box of 100 tea lights. Can't beat that. And I use them in my little, I have a little pot that you put wax potpourri in, and then underneath there's a little dish part for the candle. That's all I want it for. I couldn't resist this. This was $5. I got it at the same place where I got the swan. It's an enamel dish with a lid. I've never seen them, and I just love this old country enamelware. It's usually pretty pricey for collectors, and I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I couldn't resist it. So I'll find a use for it. Now this, I paid a lot for this, less than they wanted, but this is something that we don't find much of in the United States. They are cigarette and tobacco cards. So they had them marked individually, $18 a pack, or they would make me a deal on the whole, on all of it. And I said I didn't have that much money. And, well, what would you offer? So I gave him an offer, made him an offer, and she asked her husband, and he said, sell them. So I got them. Oh, there's a couple rings in here. It's missing something. And they're not very pretty. They're not shiny. It's a tiny little ring. Anyway, let's look at the cigarette cards. I've seen them in this shape, but I've had to order them from eBay because we don't find them in the United States. At least I don't. But I've never seen them in these shapes, so let's look at these first. So these are Egyptian, Ancient Egypt, Chandler's Limited, London. I can look these up on eBay and try to get the years on these. So I'm going to put these into little bundles in my shop. And I'm not going to make reservations. I'll just put them in my shop. I can't deal with that. Trying to keep track of who wants what. I can't do that. It stresses me out. Animal Studies, Godfrey Phillips Limited. Look at that monkey. What are these? Animal Studies. And when I was a kid, there was a book called Henry, and it was a series of books, I believe, called about this boy named Henry. It was odd that he was a little boy with no hair, by Carl Anderson. And this whole pack of cards is Henry. Pensitas, your throat protection against irritation, against cough. It's tobacco. So it's just pictures of Henry. And these cards, all of these cards, are in really good condition. They were never placed in an album. They're not bent or worn in any way. They're just really good. This one is famous film scenes, and there's a lot here. Babes in Toyland. Is that Abbott and Costello? The Gay Bride. David Copperfield. That's W.C. Fields. Over the River. Radio Parade of 1935. So these are really old movies. I wonder how old these cards are. The Gay Divorcee. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Now and Forever. Gary Cooper and Shirley Temple. Didn't really look like Shirley Temple. But these are really beautiful cards. This one is some flowers from Will's Cigarettes. They are garden flowers. Oh, look at the beautiful poppies. Oh, it's an anemone. Anemone japonica. Snapdragon. Is that... I guess it's a snapdragon. It's just giving it the Latin name. I had this one once. Aren't they beautiful? And they're art. They're not... Look at the daisies. Ah, Michael Mess daisies. They're not photographs, which I really love. I love that they're just paintings. If I was only going to get one, I was going to get this one. What? Oh, they punch out. Children of All Nations. Look, I don't want to punch it out, but you can see it's loose a little bit at the top. That is amazing. This is from Wales, the United States, Turkey, Tunis, Tibet. Oh, I love these. This one is from Players Cigarettes. Oh, let me tell you, this is from Franklin Derby and Grand National winners. So it's horses, racing horses. This is a small set of History of the Air by Barrett and Company Limited. I was trying to figure out what COLTD spelled. There's a little dot there after the company. All right, so History of the Air. Different airplanes, aircraft. This one is the West Rich Refreshing Tea, United Dairies. So these are tea cards with scenes from the West. Next we have dogs. A series of 24. Golden Retriever. Oh, that's Golden Retriever there. Gallagher's Deluxe Cigarettes. And Life in the Royal Navy. Will's Cigarettes. And small set, birds and their eggs. Sweetenham's, Chesterton, and branches. So it shows the bird and what their eggs look like. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to do some quick math because they were $18 a pack. That's what he had them marked for. What? $216. Yep, $216. I paid $80 for all of these. I'm going to put them in something else because that box is dirty inside. I'm surprised they had them in there. They wanted that much money for them. Alright, so that's what I got. I was not expecting this at all. I thought I'll just go, and if I find a couple things, that's fine. And if I don't, that's fine. And I was happy with this. I would have been happy with this and this. These are both unique finds. And I got those. So I hope you enjoyed looking through my finds. What did you like the best? And I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.